Hi guys, welcome to this week's Raw and Uncut. Thanks, Dave. On this week's Raw and Uncut, we'll be discussing things that you've heard this week, discussing training and nutrition topics, and a little bit of Sunday Sass.
Sunday Sass.
So, again this week we are going to speak about the calorie drum. I'm going to get a drum in here, so calorie drum. Because another topic has come up this week regarding calories, and it seems to be the end thing. And the thing that we wanted to discuss, we touched on it a little bit last week, but I'm going to touch on it again this week, is how low to create a calorie deficit. And I think MyFitnessPal has got a little bit to blame on this one. Because when we enter onto our meal, if you've used MyFitnessPal and you've entered the details when you start MyFitnessPal an account, it will ask you what you want to do. You've done this before? And you always put in, I want to lose like 10k, I want to gain 10k, which creates then, it either puts you drastically high calories or really low calories. And if you look at how big your deficit is, I can guarantee it's more than 50% what you actually did. And to carry that level on for more than like 2 or 3 weeks, it just fatigues the hell out of you. Done that before?
Yeah, and you're just going to get massive cravings. Yeah, pointless.
Yeah, I've seen people as low as 1,000 calories on MyFitnessPal. If you're not sure how to actually create a deficit or how you start, then if there's a good, is our calorie calculator out now?
It is on the site, yeah.
Is it? So I'll link under this video to our calorie calculator. If you put in your details, it will give you your maintenance calories. And I think it also creates a deficit for you, I believe, doesn't it, Peter Boy? Yeah. It also creates a deficit for you. So if you're unsure, click the link below and it should, and hopefully it works, and it will tell you a sensible deficit. And it should be, it depends on how stressful your life is. There's someone there? They keep looking at me. It depends how stressful your life is. If you're a busy person, you've got a busy work life, busy family, then I wouldn't go any more than 10%. Because that is a maintainable sort of calorie deficit for you. If you're the type of person that has more time, has less stress, then you can probably go down the 20-30% deficit route, and you can probably maintain it for quite a long period of time. But if you go down the realms of 40, 50, 60% to try and get a quick result for a holiday or wedding and that, then you're just going to tire yourself out and you can't perform at your optimal level. I'm going to start rabbiting on, can you guys haven't had a chance to speak yet? Listen to me. It's Chris's show, Chris's Sunday show.
Yeah, so if you sort of go into that sort of depths of 40, 50, 60%, all you're going to do is end up having cravings, and you're going to drastically drop off your diet really quickly. You're going to end up buying things you shouldn't be buying, cakes, pasties, that sort of thing, and you'll just fall cheese slices, not mention any names. And yeah, you'll binge and you'll just blow up and you'll feel bad, and you'll get in that revolving cycle of binging and then dropping your calories, and then binging, dropping your calories, and never actually dropping any weight. So it's just not sustainable over a long period of time.
I think cutting foods out that you enjoy, I never advise, and I never do myself, unless it's your sport, unless you've got an actual goal or target. So if you're a competitive athlete, then I sort of get it, cutting out certain foods. But an everyday sort of person looking to just drop a few pounds and cutting out foods that you enjoy is pretty knobbish thing to do.
It's like making a lifestyle of it, isn't it?
Yeah. If I like pizza, and if I cut out pizza, I want pizza. So why would I cut out pizza? I just make it fit. Like 80% of the time, I try and get good food in, and then 20% I try and get the rest from foods that I enjoy. So I know we've gone over that before, but I thought I'll bang it in again.
80-20 sort of rule, 80% good, 20% bad.
Your diet has to be boring, is it?
No.
Mixed up, it's not just chicken rice.
No, it is about creating a lifestyle, not thinking it as a diet as such, I think.
Chicken rice.
Not as your Dave.
That's mine, yeah.
And so that's that one thing we wanted to touch on that keeps coming up in the studio about, especially with new clients, when they've been dieting before with different coaches, different clubs, and they try and, when they hear the word diet, they think they have to actually go on a diet, sticking to certain foods, or the question is, what can I eat on a diet? Essentially, you can eat anything on a diet, you're just going to make sure that it hits your calorie deficit. And if you do go over your deficit, then you make sure you rein it back the rest of the days. Again, I said it's like spending money. You never spend the same money each day, so I spend the same calories each day. Yeah. Cool. What else wanted to speak about? I said 2 more things, didn't I?
Protein shakes.
Protein shakes.
Liam? Yeah. Not keen, are you?
Take it away, Liam.
You're not keen, are you, Liam?
So I got asked a question: do I need to drink protein shakes?
Judging by your arms, Liam, you take them.
So the answer to that question is no, you don't need to drink them. So the answer to that question is no, you don't need to drink them. You can still get your protein in from eating normal meals, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you need to think of protein shakes as a supplement. At the end of the day, it's just powdered food. If you can't get enough food, of protein in via normal food like chicken, tuna, etc., then you still, at the end of the day, you still need to get a lot of protein in. Protein shake is a clean, quick, and efficient way of getting a fair bit.
I think they're just really convenient, aren't they?
I
Right?
like convenience. Yeah.
They're easy just to-
I'm for protein powders, Liam.
I'm against.
I'm for protein
I like
powders for certain people. Yeah, if people struggle to get that protein in, because a lot of people don't like meat, they don't eat a certain amount of
If you're a
meat.
vegan,
Yeah.
if you're a vegan, or a pescatarian,
If you have one of those diseases,
then I would definitely get
Yeah.
yourself a good pea protein.
Pea protein.
I haven't met a vegan yet who has enough protein in their diet. They're lacking in protein.
I'd say 90% of the population that
Yeah.
does not have enough protein. Abundance of carbs and fat and not enough protein. So, yeah, adding a protein shake in can be a good option to some people.
Definitely. And again, people say what protein powders are good. Essentially, you're going down the route of what tastes the best. Because most of them, there are some better quality ones, but again, for the everyday person, as long as the sugar content is low, then you can't really go wrong.
I personally, during the daytime, I like a whey protein
Yeah.
because it digests quickly, it's into the system quickly. Nighttime pre-bed, you can buy what's called a casein protein, and that digests a lot slower. So you have that before bed, and it will just digest slowly overnight. So it seeps into your system overnight, and it doesn't burn off quite as quick.
Or even just get some yogurt.
Or
Yeah.
same sort of thing. You'd rather have that. Yeah, yogurt's another
Or
good
put
one.
protein powder in your yogurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I tend to do. Yeah, I think it works
Proper
quite well.
tasty.
Yeah,
Proper tasty.
yeah.
Um,
So it's not essential, but Liam hates them, but it is not essential.
I think he secretly takes them home.
Yeah, I think he's got loads really.
Rubbing it on the
No, I
side.
get it. I do get it. Like if you're not eating enough protein,
Yeah,
I get
that's
it.
it. Yeah,
But 90% of people,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can get it via
something
It's
else.
cheap. It's like when you
Solid
work it out,
foods.
it's a pound a scoop.
It is cheap. It's a
You
cheap
can't
way
get
of eating
chicken breast for
protein.
that, can you?
Yeah.
Can you get chicken breast for that?
And if you don't have a massive appetite, it's a good way of getting those.
If you're an office worker, you don't want to get a smelly tuna out or smelly fish,
Yeah,
then it's the perfect way of getting a little bit extra protein in your diet.
Yeah,
Especially a sneaky snack.
a sneaky snack.
Sneaky snack in the
I don't like
daytime.
sneaky snack.
I like sneaky snacks, so it's quite nice. But in the office here, if I want something, I like protein shake.
Was your cheese slice a sneaky snack?
I wasn't sneaky. I was full blown.
That was full blown in front of everybody.
I was showing
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good.
Good cheese slice. Right, anything else you want to go over today?
Pre-workouts? Did you want to talk about
Pre-workouts. Yeah, good point. Pre-workouts. Now again, in this room we're split. Are we split in this room? Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, if you're
Him.
people use pre-workouts, I think for the wrong reasons. If you're using a pre-workout, sometimes if I'm doing a leg session or I need a little bit of extra.
That's quite rare.
Yeah. No, I'm grown. I'm getting married. I need to fit in my suit trousers.
Flares.
I'm not wearing the flares. So if you're using a pre-workout on a daily basis, Charlie, then I would say it's a bad idea. More often than not, people use it because they're absolutely wiped out, they're fatigued, and they're using a pre-workout to get them through a workout. In that case, then I wouldn't use it.
No.
If you're using it to give you a little bit of extra energy and you're already at 80% of your sort of energy levels, then I would use a little bit of pre-workout for a leg session. I use that if I'm doing legs or maybe at the end of the week if I'm a little bit tired, and I use a caffeine-based pre-workout.
Sometimes you just get away
just
with
use coffee.
strong coffee.
Strong
Or
coffee.
a knocko.
Or a knocko.
Yes.
Or knockout. Yeah, we do like knockers here.
I do like knockos.
But if you're using pre-workout every day, and this is the
Some of us like knockos.
It's the thing that right? Yeah, he loves bar. I see it regularly in commercial gyms. People literally were not training about pre-workout. They walk in, haven't got their pre-workout, so they'll go home. If you don't know what pre-workout is, it's like a stimulant. So it's a really high caffeine base and lots of other ingredients, niacin, all mixed in to try and get you through that workout. So if you're using it every day, I'd probably cut that down.
And you also, the more you take of it, the less of an effect it will have.
Yeah.
But there are other types of pre-workouts. So if you say you train in late at night and you didn't want to take a pre-workout that was full of stimulation, really get you going, you can get ones that are called a pump formula. So you just get a good pump in the gym. and it still won't wipe you out when you finish your session and wipe you out and keep you up all night. So you could look at the pump formula instead of an actual normal pre-workout full of caffeine, so that's another option, isn't it? But yeah, don't come to rely on them. No,
Yeah.
it's a really bad idea.
Another thing I want to touch on quickly before we go rabbit on now for like 11 minutes is where you get your advice from. So just because this happens every day when I speak to someone about where they've got their diet from, where they've got their training advice from, and it's usually from a person that they see on Instagram or see in the gym. Just because they've got in shape and they're in better shape than you don't have to take advice from them. They might have better genetics than you. They they may have found a diet that works for them, but it might not work for you. They may have found a training program that works for them, but it might not work for you. So I always think you should research a person that you're taking advice from, find out where they got their knowledge from, find out where they've studied. If you're taking advice from Jim or James in the gym, so if there's a Jim and James in the gym, sorry, but taking advice from someone like them and they're just because they've got in shape themselves doesn't mean that's the best advice for you. So make sure that you really research who you're getting your advice from, because it can actually harm you. And I've seen things in the past, people have taken supplementation and nutrition advice from people that aren't qualified, and most personal trainers are not qualified to prescribe any supplementation or nutrition advice. So make sure you do your research on the person you're taking your nutrition advice from.
It's worth noting as well that what they are doing at that particular point in time that you might be trying to copy is possibly not what they done 5-10 years ago to get them to that point.
Yeah.
So you're copying something they're doing then that's not actually got them to that point anyway. So always do your research.
Cool. We'll wrap it up.